We're here with Silvio Marinelli from Highview Accounting in Cranbourne, Victoria. Thanks for your time, Silvio.
No worries, Andy.
I've just got a couple of questions that I want to work through with you, so you can share with our other firms that may be listening to this. Mate, so before you started with GPL coaching, what was it, 3 years ago? At what point in time did you actually firstly consider that you needed external support?
Look, as a firm, we were going okay. We were getting new clients, and but it was very frustrating not having systems and procedures. We just sort of seemed to be treading water. Our income was increasing, but not at any dramatic rates. So we were just sort of looking to do something different, just looking for another alternative. Okay,
and is it something that you saw within I suppose the leadership group that you have or had at that time, that is there a reason why you believe you couldn't have done it in-house rather than get someone externally to help?
With anything that you try and do in-house, it's fantastic if you're completely motivated. Knowing the leadership group that we had, I just thought that we needed someone else to push us, to prod us, to make sure that we were accountable and making sure that we were sticking on track. You get so busy in your own business that some of the things that you don't implement because you just don't make the time to do it. But I think having that outside body that hasn't got that, you think that your business is going really well, but someone from outside looks at it from a different perspective to what you do and helps you drive it in different directions.
Oh, excellent. So, coming to the decision of wanting GPL's help or a coaching company's help, what were some of the barriers that you faced, whether it was your own mindset to having someone externally or even your existing partners?
Well, at the time when we looked at it, we were a 4-partner firm, and we went to a 2-partner firm. So 2 partners dropped off, they didn't believe in it at all. The one that was left was very concerned about the price, but we really made a conscious decision to say, okay, well, we know what the price is, we need to extract as much benefit out of this as we possibly can.
Spot on. So if you look back now on, I suppose, the barriers, and that's probably a barrier for a lot of firms around, there's an investment involved. If you look back now, it's been 3 years now, if you think about value, what have been some of the significant changes within the business model that you can, whether you put it down to GPL, and certainly GPL doesn't do it all, but certainly having that external person there to provide support, sounding boards, a bit of accountability around?
Well, in the 3 years that we've used GPL, basically our turnover has doubled and our profit has probably tripled. So I think the systems and the procedures have contributed to efficiencies, and we've been able to now tap into different markets and on-sell different services and been able to promote ourselves a hell of a lot better. Just the fact that last year we basically done all our compliance work by March. That was just unheard of.
Yeah.
So that gave us 3 months to do other things, tax planning, which probably was another 100,000 in revenue. So we would never have had that if we didn't implement those systems.
Yeah, it's huge results. Probably lastly, just for firms that may be listening, what would be some advice for those firms that are thinking about engaging a coaching company or a GPL? What type of advice would you provide them?
To fill out one of those personal leadership questionnaires, I think would be the first thing. When we first filled that out, our firm got 129 out of 400. So most recently when we did it, we were in the 300. So we've been able to show fantastic improvement. So look, if it's something that doesn't work, you can always opt out. There's no fixed contracts where you're locked in. So look, if you want to be able to improve yourself, you've got to invest in anything. So I would encourage people to give it a try. It certainly worked for us. I know that it's worked for other firms. So yeah, have a go at improving yourself and being more efficient.
Excellent. Thanks, mate. Thanks for your time.
No worries.